Home is where you exist. It's where you have all the things that you collected through your travels. It's where you spend time with the people that you love. It's just a place where you can be you. It's a place where you can be yourself. This room has meaning. It's not just an empty room. It's full of things that are important to us and things that
make us smile.
Yeah, things that make us smile. So in 2018, she asked for a divorce, and turns out I had a drinking problem that everybody knew about except me. And spent the next 2.5 years drinking my life away, and through a confluence of things that happened in my life, I was able to sober up. About 1.5 years after that, her and I got back together, and we were living in a 1990s mobile home, and kind of started looking and found a house that we really liked, but wasn't going to work for us because it was going to require too much cash to fix, because it was an old home. But through that process, we found out where we stood. And so we started looking.
Brohn was the first stop on our day of looking at homes, and we weren't familiar with Brohn when we first stopped by. We had looked at a lot of different builders, but Becca was welcoming, and we really felt like she was listening to us and engaged in what we were looking for.
Becca was absolutely wonderful and showed us this house, and this house immediately moved to the top of our list.
We fell in love.
And we fell in love. Everybody that we worked with the staff, with the closing, with everything, it was great. Everything was just absolutely wonderful. Everybody had a smile on their face, and it was a really, really good experience.
And they genuinely cared. We really felt like they all heard us and encouraged us and were rooting for us, and that makes a huge difference.
When she asked for the divorce, she said, we need to get healthy. That didn't mean anything to me. Like what, I have to go to the gym? No, it meant so much more than that. It meant getting our head straight, getting our priorities straight, getting our heart straight. And by some miracle, we were able to do that. And life brought us back together again, and it has been wonderful. And to this point, the purchase of this house has been the culmination of all of that work, and it is amazingly special to us. So one of the things that happened right after we moved in is I was still getting these emails occasionally from Redfin or a couple of other people, and I would get these attachments to these houses, and just out of curiosity, I would look at some of those houses, and I have not found a single one that I would trade this home for. It has just been amazing. I love this house. I love the build quality. I love the generosity in spaces. It's just been fantastic. The Brohn experience, has been great.
Good.
We set you up for that. I set you up for that. And you hit it off the tee. E.T. Brohn home. I got it.